in our presentation, we try to give all kinds of information that helps to increase your knowledge about this virus and to protect yourself and your family. First, we need to know what is coronavirus and where it comes from. The word corona comes from a Latin word. It means round or hole. In microscope, coronavirus look like a black hole or ring. Coronavirus are larger family. It causes illness ranging from common cold and many several diseases. Coronavirus are zoonotic. It means it's transmitted from animals to human body. Detailed investigation found MERS-CoV and SARS-CoV are also a type of coronavirus, and MERS-CoV come from camels and SARS-CoV come from cabbage rats. Several known and unknown coronavirus found in animals' body that have not yet infected humans' body. So we need to make distance with animals and fully cook them before it. Now I invite my team members to come here one by one and give you another important information. Thank you.
My name is daffodil. My ID is 19241029. COVID-19 spirit or attack human body. Recruiting COVID-19 infection, the virus can spread. The virus can spread person or person 6 feet. 6 feet touch respiratory droplets product when infect person cause cough and sneezes. It is also possible for virus remain on surface object transfer by touch and enter the body. Body touch the mouth, nose or eye. Thank you.
Hello ma'am, hello everyone. Myself is Shuvra and my student ID is 192471009. So I am going to discuss about infographic information. The virus originated in Wuhan at China. At first we thought it is as usual virus we felt at first, but it is not like that. It already has a big impact over the world. We know around 150 countries affected under the virus, and more than 5,000 and 1,32,000 people affected, suffering this virus also. So it is not as usual virus. It is very harmful for our society. It can already break our humidity and our mind also. So we should keep the alert always and safe stay at home. So stay safe guys and be safe 24/7 and always use masks. You have to use masks all time for your safety. Thank you, madam. Thank you, everyone.
Hi everyone, I am Shuvra Chawdhuri. I am bearing ID 192471004. The topic is primary prevention of COVID-19. It's an important topic for present time because it's an epidemic action in our society, and it harms us so much. I want to say about the prevention. Our prevention procedure is like that. Follow travel guidelines, wash your hands, avoid touching your face, cover your mouth and nose, avoid contact with the sick, clean and disinfect, Stay home when sick. Maintain healthy habits. How to prevent the COVID-19? This is the primary procedure of prevention. There are many prevention procedures, as like at workplace have to prevent in a significant way. I can't describe now. The prevention process, I want to tell the prevention process. I can't tell the prevention processes fluently while I try to say like I want to read that because it's important and I can't say it without reading. Is there a vaccine? Currently, there is no vaccine available. How can I best protect myself? Practice the following. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 15 to 20 seconds. If soap and water are not available, use the hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact within 6 feet with people who are sick. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough and sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Standard household cleaners and wipes are effective in cleaning and disinfecting frequently touched objects and surfaces. You have to try cleansers and wipes. These to disinfect frequently touched objects. It's currently flu or respiratory disease season, and CDC recommended getting vaccinated. Taking everyday preventive actions to stop the spread of germs and taking flu antivirus if prescribed. Should I wear a face mask? Will that help protect me? They are not able to wear a face mask. Face masks may be in short supply and they should be saved by caregivers. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Me, Solaiman Ahamed, ID 192 471042. So I will continue my group members' topic, and I will say something rumors and facts that is viral in internet and Twitter, Facebook. One of the viral topic is that in our airport we have saw that thermal scanner, does it work on affected people? No, it does not. It just can detect fever person whose body's temperature is increased, but it cannot detect coronavirus affected persons. So it is must that he or she should be in quarantine for 14 days long. But if he escaped from that we have already saw in the newspapers that somebody has already escaped from the quarantine. So it is a national threat situation. So our Prime Minister is already concerned about that, and already our general whole school and college already has been shut down for at least 14 or 15 days, and it will be continued 31st of March. Secondly, in our country, dengue already has shown its effects in our country, and it is coming back again. So one of the topic is that does mosquito bites can transmit coronavirus to our bodies? No, it does not, and no evidence has been found yet. So we should be stay, and the laboratory test is already ongoing on this topic. Third, one of our Prime Minister said that in our country that our environment is very hot. Does coronavirus can be spreaded in this hot area? It's also not been proven yet that cold area or heat can prevent coronavirus or it can be died in our country. No, a virus must can be died if 70 degrees centigrade is in the environment. So it is not possible in our earth already, and our body's temperature is 36.5 to 37 degrees centigrade. So it can survive in our body at this situation. So there is no such a thing that cold weather or heat weather can prevent this spreading from our bodies. And fourth of many of our boys and girls of this young generation, they keep pets, cats, dogs. So thus they can spread this virus. Yes, it is possible if we pet them with our hands, sneezing them and feed them, or even we wash their sheets. So we should be careful about on this topic. Also, there is something that one of the rumor is that taking bath or shower can prevent it from your. No, there is no such thing. Is already not been proven yet. Also, one of the funniest thing is that many of us order that's from China packages parcel. We order something from DHL, Daraz, BD.com, something like this. If something package comes from China, it does not mean that it can contain something virus, and it can only last for survive in 1 to 2 days in the environment if it keeps in the air. Also, if we use masks, and mask does not prevent coronavirus, because coronavirus is heavier than air atoms, and it does not float in the air. If somebody sneeze, use coughs, spread something, it does is if it does throw in our body. If we touch something that is already coronavirus is there, and if we touch our nose, mouth with our hands without washing it properly, or eating something that without washing it, like fruits or salad, it's something it can grow directly in our body, and it can survive in our body and everywhere. And last of the rumor is that only old people are dying, not just children and old people are dying from this. Younger people is not dying. It is not true, because if any old people are dying, that their body cannot, their body's immune is power is low, and younger people's immune is very strong at when they are in their primary age. So it's not true. But if a young person 20 to 30, 40 ages, if they are already in pre-medication centers, like they have breath problems, lungs problems, kidneys or something in their blood problems, they can also be affected, and they cannot survive the immune. Their immune already been defected by other disease, so they cannot carry on a coronavirus, and they can be dead. But at last news, there is no young person died already, but in our country already 2 children is already affected with some adult person. But so what should we do in our country? We have saw something very funny news that people are not. Some people are taking it seriously, but some people are not taking it seriously. They are not trying to take a quarantine after returning from other countries in our country. But they should think about the large population in our country, that if a accident occurs in our country, it will be not possible for our government that they can save us from this. So then you cannot save yourself. So we have to be aware for ourselves, for our future generation, for our country's crisis. So we should be just not be funny, take it funnily, also take it very seriously, that it's not a funny thing. Already China, Iran, Italy is the highest modern country in the world. They are also facing a lot of problems about this. They cannot control it. They already taking it. They have already stopped their super shops, streets. Tourism also they have stopped with other countries' flight. So there is no money, no such things that we can take a funny way. Already we have saw something that our coronavirus. Thank you, ma'am. I have ended our topic, and our group member have already finished it. So we have no members left. So if you want to say something.